I start the video? Hello, and welcome to my waste of the YouTube space. My name is Brin, and this is Brin's Benevolence. I hope you all are having a lovely day or evening, depending on where you are in the universe. Personally, I'm in America. That still doesn't specify what time of day it is. So a few days ago, I posted on my Instagram, go follow my Instagram by the way, that I would be making a video and posting it to YouTube. And I gave you guys some options on a poll on what I should make. And the votes overwhelmingly won with a get to know me. Now, I am not good with short form content. I'm horrible at it, in fact, because I like to ramble, and me trying to make a video of me talking for a while, especially about myself, is very, very difficult if you're trying to put it within 30 to 90 seconds, and I'm sure that my editor will definitely have to cut down on a lot of rambling and a lot of silence. Yes, I will. Please just don't talk as much. You talk so much. Like, I'm about to go on a rant for a sec, but you talk so much. So yeah. My pizza is ready. Okay, I'll be back. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I'm back. So let's get into the get to know me. Okay, so the first get to know me part of this get to know me video, that was a very poor intro, but whatever. The first fact about myself is that my first name is not actually Brin. My first name is actually Kelsey, so it's Kelsey Brin Michaela Opsek, because I am not going to disclose what my last name is because, you know, honestly, the internet's weird these days. Weird people are on the internet, and you don't know me. You don't know what I do day to day. And if you do, you're either a family member, a close friend, or a stalker, and I don't trust that. Why am I even doing this? No, I'm doing it for a reason. I really, really love making content, honestly. It's one of my favorite things in the world to do, and I just love I love the reward that it comes with, just to feel like you actually spent time on something and that it's worth it. So yeah, that's why I'm doing this, and yeah, it's very fun. Second get to know me is I built this from my Instagram page. So basically, my Instagram page was the start of Brin's Benevolence, and I've always been an artist. And that is basically all that it took. All that it took was making a public Instagram page and getting out my phone, and I'm filming this with my phone. I have been an artist all my life, so that's fun. And it has been very recently that I've started to actually kind of want to make a community off of that, want to kind of expand on how I make art, and that can be in forms of content, that can be in forms of music and acting. I am an actor, and I do musical theater, I do makeup, I do painting, of course, because, you know, that's all that I talk about on my Instagram. But lately I've been wanting to expand upon the things that I'm doing in the art world. So expect some more, I guess, different mediums across the board, more like ceramics and possibly, well, ceramics, pottery. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm doing something. I am originally from Indiana, so I am from the Midwest, and then I moved to the South. So that was interesting. People in the South are very interesting. It's a different culture across every single state in the United States, so that's wonderful. A lot of the things I do with art is inspired by Tolkien's work of The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, because my favorite book series is The Lord of the Rings. and stuff. So yeah, as you can see, I have, oh, I think the Two Towers is the one that I have the most tabs in. I have the most tabs in the Two Towers, but yeah, so I'm definitely a Tolkien nerd, if you will. Don't quiz me in the comments, because I'll get embarrassed and sad if I don't know what you're talking about. So yeah. Another fact about myself is that I get a lot of the inspiration for paintings from Vincent van Gogh. Vincent van Gogh is one of my favorite artists, and I just think he's such a testament to artists with mental illness and to artists who struggle with depression and anxiety, especially those of us who just want to find the good when we are going through such a hard time. Vincent struggled a lot through his life, as like everyone knows, and I would encourage you to do a lot of research on Vincent van Gogh if you want to get into Impressionism, because he is one of the best artists in Impressionism, and a lot of his work just made Impressionism what it is today. A lot more of the inspiration I take from, especially in the world of character making, is from the book series or the comic series Amulet. So this is Amulet. It is one of my favorite comic series. I haven't finished it yet, so do not spoil it in the comments. Please, please, please do not spoil it in the comments if you have read this. If you haven't, I definitely recommend reading this comic series. It is one of my favorites. Even for a book series that caters to a younger demographic, it is one of the best comic series that I have ever read. Not that I've read many, but I have read JTHM, which is made by the creator that created Invader Zim, and I love his art style. I can't remember his name at the moment, but I'll edit that in. Amulet is by, and I'm probably gonna butcher this, Kazu Kayabushi, or Kaibushi, or something like that. I definitely butchered that, but you know, it's fine. We're fine. We're doing great. But I 100% recommend getting into this comic series if you are a comic book kind of person as opposed to a book series kind of person. I read them better than normal books, but you know, that's not the focus of today. Personally, when I saw that you guys wanted to get to know me, I think that the best thing that I want to do is to, in this video, explain what I want to do in this channel. Rather than get to know me, I want you guys to get to know my channel. I want you guys to get to know what you can expect from this, especially with how broad of a subject art is, because anything can be classified as art these days. Music is classified as art. Nails, like manicures, are classified as art, and that is all justified, and it's all art. So I want to kind of let you guys know what you can expect from this. I am an artist of many mediums, and I work in oil paints, I work in acrylic, I work in ink paints, I work in clay, and I can say that I am best at either oil paints or sketches, like drawing, sketching, and stuff. That is what I am best at. I am still learning the ways of ceramics and inks and other things like that. So as I learn, I want you guys to learn with me. I want you to come through this experience with me and just see what we can experience together, because I think that the most beautiful thing about art is that even if you can master one medium, there's always something else to learn. You're never going to be a master of all mediums, because I mean, I'm pretty good at oil paints, but I am absolute garbage when it comes to watercolors, and that's paint. That's still paint, but it requires just such a different skill set than oil paints require. But I think that the most beautiful thing about art is that you'll never stop learning. You'll never not have something to learn. And it just keeps you engaged with art. It keeps you alive with it. It never is a dull moment. There are moments of frustration. There will always be moments of frustration, but there is never a dull moment when I'm painting, when I'm working with clay, when I'm just practicing music, or when I'm reading. There's never a dull moment, and these are different types of arts. I don't want to just be a channel where I'm showing you guys what I can do. I want to inspire you to do what you love and to open your sketchbook, to break out some clay, to break out some paints, to read more, to sketch more, just to expand and open your minds when it comes to the world of art. The most poetic thing is that we can picture something in our minds and then make it a reality, put it down on something. And that is just such a beautiful concept to me, because it's creation. We are creators. We're constantly wanting to do something, and that is probably the most productive use of time is creation. And it's a beautiful concept, and art is such a beautiful thing, and I want to share that with you guys. I see so many artists losing their hope in art because either they're just starting out, or maybe they're just getting discouraged because of comments online, comments they received from bad art teachers, from other artists in general, from people on the internet. Especially with AI art coming in these days, artists are just disheartened and not wanting to share what they have to offer. And art can be whatever you want it to be. You don't have to share it, but it comes from such a vulnerable place that if you want to share it, you have to share it boldly. You can't just stay silent. Art is something personal, but it's not always something private. It can be private if you want it to be, but this is my choice to make it public. This is my choice to share what I have, and hopefully you guys can come on this journey with me. I want you guys to listen to me when I say that you can paint. You can do anything if you just try, and art takes years of trial and error. And when I say years, I mean years. It took me 10 years to get where I am today. It took me my whole life, because I started from birth. I was drawing, I was painting, I was doing anything and all things creative since I was born up until today. And it's always going to be something that you're trying to improve on. It's never not going to be a challenge. It's never going to be something that you truly master unless you apply yourself. And the best thing about art is that it's going to keep challenging you. I know that this was an interesting first video, first introduction, but I want to leave you guys with this. Come back to my channel if you want to improve yourself. Come back to my channel if you want to improve your art. Come back to my channel if you just need some time and a comfort place to just breathe and learn with someone, because this isn't going to be a perfect channel. This isn't going to be perfect content. It might be messy, but so is art, and sharing reality is just being a person and not being a source of content, of entertainment. I am here to help you guys, and I am here to be a space where you guys can relax and pause your day for a moment. but never ever pause your imagination. Don't pause your imagination. Don't pause your creativity. Don't put that on hold, because it is such a beautiful thing that we do and that we can do. And AI can't take that away from us. AI can't take creativity away from us, because it's the one thing that it doesn't have. So never stop being creative, imagining, and just do your art. I love you guys so much, and I thank you so much for watching this video. Seriously, it means the world to me that you guys want to see me make content, and it's just amazing. All my links are down below for my social media. Right now, it's just Instagram. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not downloading Kara or Kara, whatever it is, at the moment, because I'm just gonna see what it has to offer first. So if I ever do download it, and if I ever do start a profile on there, I will link it here, link it on my Instagram. Go follow me on Instagram, and you will see more content. You will be able to get more options when it comes to content that I make. Short form content is on my Instagram, of course. And yeah, so I will see you guys on the next one. Bye!